Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite devices, the Realme 5 Pro, and this is a device that was released with Color OS 6 based on Android 9 at the time when it first released, but now it's running Android 10. But we did get another update which is going to include, you know, this new, it's going to change from Color OS, and basically they're going to give you the, you know, Realme UI 2.0. So it's going to be updating from Android 10 to Android 11, but you know, this thing, I really actually enjoy using the Android 10 on this thing. It's super smooth, has pretty much every single feature that you would want, facial recognition on board. You actually do get a really colorful display with all the controls that you want. It has Realme Share and Nearby Share. It does have Google Assistant baked inside of the settings menu. You can also customize it a lot, because when you go into your settings option right here, you can actually go to home screen settings, and you can remove the option where it's gonna let me show you. Right here, the search bar, you know, that search bar right here that's always at the bottom, stuck on most Androids. This operating system gives you the option to remove that, so it's not there anymore at the bottom. You also do get your smart assistant right here, and it has some really cool features baked right in, so you can subscribe for step tracker, contacts, things like that, weather. So I like the smart assist on this thing. It's not like the Google Assistant one, but Office Suite is on here. You do get a really clean interface, and also a side scroll option here, so you can actually customize all your apps on here. You can add a lot of different apps for shortcuts, you know, and they will let you just add those on the side for quick. It does run out of space after I think like 15 of them. You get screenshot, you get screen recorder right there as well, so that's just a really cool feature. And then when you pull it out and then hold it, you can pull it from any side of the screen you want. It just follows your finger, drop it down, and you can have it like really transparent or invisible. But this overall software is really clean. As you can see, swipe one more time, you get one-handed mode right here, or you could just swipe down from the bottom. That does your Google Assistant, but let me see. Swiping down right there will minimize the screen, right? So it's pretty cool that you have that baked right in. You can just kind of like you know, pull down right there, and you can see it shrink. So it's really cool that you do get the one-handed operation on here. But just a lot of really cool features on this. This does record in 4K 30. It has the 48 megapixel. It does have the ultra macro. It does have the 48 megapixel mode on here as well. So tons of features baked right in. Go into settings, you can get some really good modes on this camera, which I want to talk about a little bit, because it's giving you a lot of really good features with the Vooc charging. Also, you get some really good fast charging, so really good portraits on here. When it comes to like some of the photos, this is the ultra macro with low light. Snapdragon 712 is on here, electronic image stabilization. So it's just a lot of really cool features on here. The 2 megapixel macro camera, the 48 megapixel main mode, 10 times digital zoom. So let's just take a look at this software update right here at the top. And it does say that this is the new version of, you know, the software and everything like that. So it's telling you to, right here it says the new Realme UI version is available. Update now. Try out the upgraded to the Realme UI 2.0 and Android 11 at the same time. And then it says right here that you just hit that and it will automatically update it. So it's gonna ask you to enter your password or something, or your pattern. And then it's telling me that it's verifying the phone right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait. But as you can see, the phone right now was incredibly smooth. This is what it looked like with Android 10. I did like this Color OS 6, I think it was, but it was like more updated, but now they're doing their own thing with the Realme UI and everything like that. So we're gonna just kind of see how this thing will treat me after a while. But I've been using this software, the Color OS one, for the last like few years, so I'm kind of used to it. So just to switch to a new software, it's gonna be pretty interesting. They do still give you a ton of options for the super nightscape support. You do get that option, so super nightscape mode on here. You do get the Sony IMX 586 sensor on here as well. 10 times digital zoom, 6 portrait styles, which is kind of cool. So you can mess around with the portrait styles. AI scene recognition is on this thing as well. So I'm just gonna wait for this to update. Another thing I really did like about the last version is that you could change the icon shapes. It has smooth scrolling. It did have an optimization feature for when you're not using the phone. You could save battery while the phone is not being used. So really cool features that it did have. Let's just wait for this new software update to actually reboot on the Realme 5 Pro. But honestly, just the build quality is overall really solid on this thing. You have Chroma Boost, you have AI Beauty, just a lot of good things about it. Also, the screen is nice, 409 for the PPI night mode for eye care. You also do have the 23 by 1080 as well, 90.6 screen to body ratio LCD multi-touch on here, with the 6.3 dewdrop full screen on here. So it says it's optimizing the apps. It may take a minute. So we're just gonna wait for that to completely update, guys. I'll get right back with you. Another thing about this device was it was actually released for the Indonesian, Indian, and Pakistan market, as well as like Bangladesh and Nepal and like a few other places. But you could actually import it, and Realme has been actually releasing global versions of other phones, but this one was actually supposed to come to the UK as well as the Philippines, Italy, Russia, stuff like that, and Vietnam, Africa, South Africa, things like that. But just a really solid phone overall. Alright guys, so it does say 100% done optimizing apps at the bottom right here. Kind of just want to see what this is gonna do. I'll get right back with you. Alright guys, so it did turn back on. Let's just see what's different automatically. I'm just gonna wait for the phone to boot back up, and everything is looking really nice. I still have 5 icons, 5x6. You could change it to 4x6 as well, or something like 4x5 or something like that. But swiping down is now different a little bit. Let me see. Cool, you still get those same modes options that was already there before. You still get everything, the brightness option right here down below. The icons look really good still. Let me see if it still lets you mess around with the icon shapes. Yeah, you could still change that, and you still get all of your options here for the icon sizes and stuff like that, so you can customize them to your personal preference. And then you get the custom one, so you can kind of mess around with it and customize it to your own personal preference. But the icons look really nice overall. Swiping up gets you to your app tray, which is cool. And icons look a little bit more bigger now. I'm not sure if I just did that, but nice and bubbly icons. Let's just go ahead and go down, and we still have similar modes. Everything looks pretty similar. I wanted to test out one thing here when we go into, I just added a few widgets on here, but let's go into the right here where it says wallpapers, and they changed this option. It looks a little different. So you get your static wallpapers here on the bottom. They made it a little bit different how they did that. I could still scroll here and change the wallpaper just like that. So this part is different, you know, the wallpapers for sure. You could go get live wallpapers here. So that part is definitely different. And then long hold in here, you get wallpapers. So that's, let me go back, icons, go back, layout. You get, now you can change the rows to whatever you want. So I think that's pretty cool that you can change that to whatever you want now. And they let you do that. So the 5x5 is actually a nice layout. Transitions you can change. You can also go to this screen and you can remove the search bars still. You can also double tap to lock and raise to wake. So double tap to lock, raise to wake. Facial recognition works really smooth on here. The phone flies, and there's another option in display where it has like smooth scrolling or something like that. And it just, you could tell that probably will take up more battery than not. But let me just see something right here. If it's in display, I forget. You go to visual display, you can see that it has this thing. So eye comfort mode for the nighttime. And I usually keep it on dark mode just to protect my eyes, but it still will have that Google Assistant, the Smart Assist services as well. So you get the driving mode on here, Smart Assistant mode, convenience tools. I really like the side scroll on here where you can just kind of go right there and just mess around with some of the apps, screen recording gestures, the navigation as well. And right here, it will do raise to wake, lift, all of this stuff, mute phone calls when you flip it, screen turn off gestures right here. So you get the option to draw a little different things and add your own. The Wakely Google Assistant with the power button, the split screen mode as well with 3 fingers up, smart side folder. So you get that folder right there that you can, that sidebar, I'm sorry, not the folder, auto hide on here. So just a ton of convenience tools on here. And then you can see that the it still looks pretty much the same, but you can see right here when you go to software update, it's basically checking for more software updates after the Android 11 one. And it says your system will upgrade to the UI 2.0 Android 11 and offers a efficient and seamless experience. You can personalize your interface, make it your own, create your own wallpaper by picking your colors from your photos, third-party icons. Dark mode is available, high efficiency. You can drag files out of the floating window. So that's something that I really do like. Split screen mode, they also updated the tone tunes. Tone tunes will be linked to form a single melody, add weather animations to provide you with more interesting experience, optimize vibrations and text input and gameplay, optimize auto brightness. The launcher you can now remove and combine a folder, remove a folder and combine it with another one. You could add filters from the draw mode. You can add, so it just has a ton of features. They did optimize like all of this right here with the camera, so you can add instant shortcuts and edit photos or videos, and zooming smoother for during video, and added a leveler and a grid feature to help you compose videos. And the Real Lab right here will restrict your phone for use for better rest and sleep. And you also get an added sound amplifier, which will it'll faint sounds in the environment and soften the sounds when you're wearing headphones. So that's another cool feature. Photos, it has another option to edit and upgraded algorithms for marking up filters and effects as well. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about, but hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. I definitely think this software is extremely smooth. It's got some really nice updates to it. Let me just make these icons a little bit smaller because it was kind of too they're too big right now. So let me just add that, make that look like that. And that should probably be better, but because the icons were just really, really big at that very moment. Okay, now it actually looks better. So yeah, that's better. But let me know what you guys think about the software update for the Realme UI option that they did to let us update to it. Let me just look through the security software update on here and just see something real quick. And it says right here, security. And then inside of security, you do get your hidden features too. But you can see it's at August 5th, Android 11 for the Realme right here, version 2 UI, Android 11 with the Snapdragon 712 on here. So hopefully you guys did find this video in the least bit helpful possible to you. But I'm gonna get right back with you. I definitely think this is a really solid phone, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.